Hello, Sagittarius Souls. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I am so excited to be doing this series this week. This week, I have channeled 12 different Disney quotes for each zodiac sign. I felt called to do this series because Disney has a way of evoking a lot of joyful emotion within people, and there's a lot of powerful messages to take from the TV shows, from Walt Disney himself, and also from movies. And when I was a young kid, I actually would go to my grandmother's in the morning because my mom worked and my grandma watched me and my sister, and she would put a Disney movie on in the morning and we'd have breakfast. We'd watch about 20 minutes of the film and then we'd go to school, and then the next day we'd watch the next 20 minutes. So it's a very fond memory that I have with my grandma and my sister where we would watch various Disney films and just cultivating that connection with one another. So my intention for this reading is that it inspires you, that it brings you joy, that you leave with some smiles on your face, but also perhaps maybe some clarity with some potential difficult issues that may be going on right now. So I'm very excited to get into the readings. Let's see what your Disney quote is. I have them all written on paper here, and I believe I have 9 left. So let's see what yours is. We have venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it. And this is from the movie Tangled, said by Rapunzel. And when I channeled these quotes, I got them from a website called 155 Disney Quotes. And this quote in particular was number 37. So feel free to look up that angel number and see if there are any additional messages that are coming through from your angels to you at this time, Sagittarius. Next, I will be pulling 4 different cards from 4 different decks. The first of which is the Disney Villain deck. Thank you, Spirit. What additional messages do you have for my Sagittarius souls? We have the Knight of Wands. Next, we'll be using the Moonology deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Next, we have the Light Seer Tarot. Thank you, Spirit. What else? We have the 9 of Cups. And your final card will come from the Angel Answers deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Sagittarius souls? Forgiveness. Okay, Sagittarius. So there's a lot of healing energy around you right now. But there's also some fears that Spirit is showing me are keeping you inside a comfort zone of some sort. What is that for you? Because your quote says, venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it. Where are you hiding yourself, Sagittarius? Where do you need to shine your light more in the world? Where do you need to show the world the real you? And what is preventing you from doing that? What are you scared will happen? Because when you look at those fears with a loving perspective and you get to the root of what the belief is, you can change that belief. So if you have a belief, I'm afraid that I'm going to fail if I show myself in the world, the flip of that would be, I believe I am going to succeed no matter what. I believe I am seen and heard in this world. I believe my confidence is overflowing at this time. I believe I'm not afraid to get out of my comfort zone. See how those little belief flips are very powerful? I've actually learned how to flip a lot of my beliefs because I'm part of a connection group with other women, and it has been very empowering. I am somebody who has suffered for social anxiety much of my life, and it's a very interesting form of social anxiety because I have no problem getting on camera and speaking to people. I have no problem getting on stage and performing or even podcasting, but my social anxiety has always been around the form of intimacy and personal relationships with other people. And this is something I'm working through. And I even find it difficult to even post in the Facebook group or even initiate contact with other people. And I find the more that I put myself out there with these things, it does get easier. So I know what that feels like if you also have had social anxiety or have hid yourself away. I hid myself away from even starting a YouTube channel for 35 years. It took me 35 years. I would watch all the videos and I'd have that dream within me to start it up, but finally when I took the action towards it, I saw that I was moving through my fear and breaking through it in a very big way. So Spirit is saying, venture outside of your comfort zone because you're going to find that the rewards for doing so are going to be very beautiful and great. And I'm being drawn to the Nine of Cups because this is the card of ultimate wish fulfillment. This is your dream life. This is everything that you've wanted to manifest for yourself. And it's all coming as a byproduct of getting out of your comfort zone. So I'd like to place my hand on the Disney quote and see what I can hear specifically from Spirit in terms of getting out of your comfort zone and what are some things that would help you do that, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I'm hearing the word learning. You're learning a lot about something right now. So it's almost this energy of, I feel like I have to know everything before I step out of my comfort zone. And Spirit wants you to know that when it comes to these things, we will never be 100% ready. You can do all the research you want, you can do all the learning you want, but you will find that you learn even more by pushing through the fear, whatever that is for you. So they're saying whatever it is you're wanting to take a leap of faith with right now, wherever you're needing to move out of your comfort zone, they are saying to just look upon it with a loving perspective and don't wait. Because waiting, when it comes to life moves faster than we think it does. Okay? What else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm hearing a type of music, electronica. Perhaps some of you really love original, unique type of techno music or electronica. It's a very specific type of music that you like to listen to. And I'm seeing that doing some meditation while listening to this instrumental type of music will help you to take time to breathe out through these fears. It will help you breathe through these fears. There's something very powerful with the light codes in this music that you like to listen to that helps put your mind at ease. And after you listen to it, it's almost like this energy of feeling rejuvenated and just wanting to take on the world. Like the music literally has empowered you to move forward with something. It makes you feel like you can do anything. There's a certain type of music here, and it may not be electronica. That was what was coming through very strongly. It could also be just guided meditation music. It could be classical music. What is this music? Comment down below and let me know. I'd be curious because I am all about listening to empowering music as well. And I totally dig music that is instrumental and has no words. Sometimes I feel that music is more powerful than having lyrics sometimes. So yeah, comment down below and let me know what your favorite kind of non-instrumental, your instrumental music that you listen to. Comment that down below and let me know what that is. I'd be interested. What else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm hearing that song from Billy Idol, Dancing with Myself. Do you like to just put on music and dance throughout your house or wherever it is you live? Do you find yourself just like dancing, putting on music and dancing? Because I'm seeing when you do that, it also shifts the energy. This is something very powerful you can do if you feel that you have a lower vibration. You can shift your energy by dancing around your house. And that will also help to dissipate some fearful energy around getting out of a comfort zone because you're allowing yourself to be free. And when you're dancing and you're listening to music that you love, it really gets you into this free vibe. And it's like you affirming to yourself, I am a free soul, because you are. When you believe that you are a free soul. We all are free if we just allow ourselves to believe that. That belief is so powerful, Sagittarius. So the dancing you do, it's very freeing with your energy. So if you're ever having a low vibe day, doing that will shift your paradigm and your energy. What's going on with the Knight of Wands here, Spirit? When I see this card, this epitomizes to me a younger energy, but someone who is very passionate. But if you look very closely, she's pulling on her hair. It's almost like she wants to pull out her hair with something. So there is an energy of being annoyed at this time about something, but the look on her face is like one that is goofy. It's like, yes, I'm annoyed, but I am choosing to take the higher road here, is like the energy that I'm getting. So, Spirit, what is your message to my Sagittarius souls with the Knight of Wands? Thank you. Yeah, they're showing me how you have a very unique way of resolving issues in your life. And that's where I was getting with her pulling her hair out, but it's like seeing the best in the situation. It's like not allowing it to really keep you down for too long. Like, I feel like you're someone who you're angry, yes, but you don't allow yourself to stay in that negative energy for too long. Like there's a very potent energy here, but there is also an energy of lingering anxiety, because this card is next to take time to breathe out. So it's almost like not allowing yourself to breathe through any anxiety that you have, or tolerating something that you shouldn't be tolerating. Are you speaking up when something is bothering you without letting the anger control you? Are you focusing more on your breath to let the anxiety move through you? Because this is why anxiety continues to keep the cycle that it's in the world. It's because people resist it. It's the perception that we're having as we look at it, saying, oh, I have this anxiety, I just want to get rid of this. And then it just keeps building up and it gets worse and worse. And this is why people have to go get medication for it, is because of the resistance that is being perpetuated at it. But if you have anxiety, those fears, specifically about whatever this comfort zone is and getting out of it, if you allow yourself to breathe and you surrender the anxiety, you allow yourself to feel it, it will move through you within 10-15 minutes. And also going outside for a walk and focusing on your breathing, this is how you remove that anxiety block within you. Okay? And once you've truly surrendered it, you'll find that it doesn't return as often as it did. The reason why it keeps returning is because of the resistance to it and the perception around it. So focusing on your breath when you feel that anxiety is going to help you surrender it. With the Nine of Cups, this is great rewards coming with your manifestation of whatever it is that what your dream life looks like. And it's coming into your life the more that you surrender, the more that you let go of the negative feelings, the more that you venture out of your comfort zone. So what do these blessings look like, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they're showing me someone's heart who is opening to the world more. Like they're showing me a heart that is literally opening. And when your heart is open, it's open to receive these blessings. So the key is to open your heart as much as possible, Sagittarius. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yes, there's financial freedom here. Cherished relationships here. Intimacy. Unconditional love. Like literally jumping for joy. Like they're showing me how the lady on the card here is just jumping for joy and has all of her ultimate wishes just abounding around her. It's really beautiful. And they're showing me the treasure, like you finding your treasure because of learning to breathe out those negative feelings and allowing yourself to receive the blessings. The final card here is the piece that brings all of this together, which is forgiveness. Who in your life do you still need to forgive? Is it another person or is it yourself? Because when we cannot forgive, when we continue to hold on to that pain, we keep creating cycles of that anger in our life. We may get a reflection of the person who hurt us in the past through another person. And that's coming up to see if you're ready to forgive. And we never forgive for the other person. We forgive because we don't deserve to hold on to that pain anymore. The anger that is being held on to, it will fester inside. It can cause full body pain. I am actually working on surrendering so much anger right now. I tolerated so much growing up. And when I've been shown these things, I've been journaling out my feelings on anger. And after that, I find that I'm not angry at them anymore. Now, if there's residual things that I forgot to journal about, Spirit will show me those, and then I will reflect on those as well. Because holding on to the anger was not helping me. I developed a condition within my body that left me with chronic pain. And when we can't forgive, that is also linked to cancer and inflammation in the body, because anger, it feels like rage in the body. And if we have suppressed it or repressed it and we haven't allowed ourselves to fully feel it in a healthy way, then it can cause us to explode all over a person, or it can fester inside of us because we're bottling it up, and that leads us to becoming sick. So I'm going to place my hand on the forgiveness card and see what I can hear from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have about forgiveness for my Sagittarius souls? I'm being shown the pain of an argument that took place in the past. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, I'm also seeing a lot of you have been blaming yourself for how things transpired with this argument. So this is where Spirit is saying it's time to let that go and forgive yourself, to let go of that pain. What else, Spirit? Thank you. For some of you, I'm seeing it happen when you were a very young child, and as young as between 3 and 7 years old, and it had to do with toys of some sort. There was a big altercation when it came to toys. I'm seeing in some dynamics, the adult figures didn't take your side with this. They made you feel bad about what happened. So there's some inner child work here around forgiving yourself for that, and also forgiving the adults for not taking your side with this. Because I am seeing in the argument, it went both ways is what I'm seeing. And then there's other dynamics where the other person started it, and then there was also one where you may have started the argument as well. There's a lot of different things. But there was an argument in very early childhood that Spirit is showing me that forgiveness will help heal this. What else, Spirit? Is there anything in young adulthood that you want to bring forward here as well? There's also some type of situation that had to do with jealousy of some sort. Someone not celebrating the successes of someone else, and it led to a lot of hurt feelings. Like I'm hearing somebody very clearly saying, why couldn't they just be happy for me? Why couldn't you be happy for me? And for some of you, I still see that power struggle with this person, whoever this is. Like I'm seeing siblings for some of you, cousins, even mother, fathers. Yeah, there's some anger here about not feeling like you're accepted for who you are. But Spirit is saying that forgiveness will transcend this in a very healing way. And these people who you may have been in an argument with, yeah, some of the things they said were wrong and hurtful, and you did not deserve that. But at the same time, it wasn't your fault. And forgiving them, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you, to get that negative energy out so you can shine your light in the world that you were meant to, Sagittarius. So the main message from Spirit here is to venture outside of that comfort zone, because you have amazing blessings waiting for you. The rewards are worth it, Spirit is saying. So however that resonates for you, get out of that comfort zone. Reflect on what those fears are. Breathe out that anxiety. Surrender it, because that is how you will let it go and it won't return. And if it does, just keep repeating the breathing technique, okay? Breathe it out. With the Knight of Wands, this is an energy of a very passionate, younger type energy, but it's bringing a message to you in the sense of showing me how much you've tolerated in your life to the point where you've wanted to pull out your hair, but yet you keep a good attitude about it. Keeping a good attitude is great, but suppressing that anger, suppressing that annoyance has kind of festered. And if you have been experiencing chronic pain, or you have experienced full body pain within your body, that is a result of repressed anger. So journaling out, going on a rage walk, getting out those emotions in a healthy way so that you don't allow your anger to control you is one of the best things you can do, Sagittarius. And yeah, many blessings are making their way into your life right now. They are literally all around you. The divine and your angels, they're just waiting for you to surrender the fear, surrender the anxiety, surrender the worry, and open your heart and allow yourself to receive and say thank you. And the biggest piece of the puzzle here is forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself and forgiveness of other people. Because in the past, we were just operating from the consciousness and the knowledge that we had at the time. You, I can feel, have a very high spiritual awareness, and that is serving you very well. And having compassion for those who have hurt you, having compassion for yourself, it puts you at a higher vantage point and helps you forgive more on a grand scale, because hurt people hurt people. So Spirit is saying it's time to let that go. That is all that I am seeing, Sagittarius. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one.